Happy vloggoween, day 13! We are back in Alyssa's room today, getting this deep cleaned. We're going to be doing the carpets as well today. Meow, hello. Say hello to your adoring public. Kisses. You gonna shy? Kisses. Oh, it's a good girl. Now we've played with the cat and said hello, let's get her room cleared out. When I did the initial deep clean in her room and moved her room around, I dusted everything and tidied everything and sorted everything, but I didn't do the carpets because I couldn't be bothered to drag the carpet shampoo up and down the stairs. I was going to do all the carpets at once, which is mostly what I got done today. We did run out of room to do our bedroom, so that's another day, but we got the bulk of upstairs done, and I also dragged all the furniture out so that I could get underneath there as well. So that's why I didn't do the carpet cleaning when I originally did the deep clean in her room. And it means you get to see another deep clean video, which is great. I have really actually started to enjoy the deep cleaning, and as I've said in other videos, now I'm losing the weight more. I find I have so much more energy for the deep cleans, for cleans normally, for all sorts of cleaning. I feel like I'm wasting less time now. Like, if I can't sleep at night, I'm going to get up and I'm going to get something done. I'm going to get on with my day. If I get home from work, well, fine, I need to get on with my day. I've got stuff to do. Even at work, I'm like, all right, come on then, let's crack on. Why are we sitting around? Don't get me wrong. You know, I do like to take things slowly some days. We all do. And that's never, ever, ever going to change. But I do feel like I've got more motivation to get stuff done. And long may it continue. At the beginning of September, everyone was doing this lock it in thing, right? And they were like, well, there's like 3 months left till the end of the year. September, October, November, December. 4 months left if you count September, because it was the 1st September we did it. And how much change could we make between now and the end of the year and all that? And I was thinking, well, none. You make New Year's resolutions in New Year. And actually, no. I think making resolutions, why not revisit them every 3 months or every month or whenever? Because we change over time. But I'm finding now, I did in September, I wrote down what I was, who I am. And then I wrote down who I wanted to be, but I wrote it in I am statements. So, for example, I wrote down that I was quite a lazy person. I have no motivation and that sort of thing. Then I wrote down how I wanted to be in I am statements. I am full of energy. I am tidy and organised. I am motivated. I am energised. And since I've done that, I'm noticing I am becoming the things I said I am. Our brains are very impressionable, very programmable. And if you say things enough, your brain believes and starts looking for evidence. You know, I am lazy. I am fat. I am this. I am that. Your brain is going to look for things to prove you right. So it's going to make you want to eat the junk food. It's going to make you want to stay in bed all day and not do something. It's going to make you do the things that you're telling it you are. Because that must be what you want to be, right? The brain is like its own self-fulfilling prophecy. And which is really weird if you think about it. The brain tells itself it is what it is. And then it literally becomes what it says it is. Well, why doesn't it just say what's different? The way I think of it is, right? When you're born this fresh, new little bundle of energy and nerves, right? You're this brand new little creation. And the people around you program you. So your computer is a blank screen. Your brain is a blank screen. It has no input, no idea, nothing. And the people around you program you. Now, you can't help at that age who you are around. You just get put with whoever you're put with, right? But if your parents, your grandparents, your foster parents, friends and family of your parents, foster parents, grandparents, whoever looks after you, the people in your circle, if they're always saying things like, oh, I'm so broke, I'm so poor, I'm so stupid, I'm so fat, so ugly, so lazy, whatever it is they're saying they are, that's the brain patterning you learn. And especially if they're telling you, oh, can you stop doing that, please? You are so stupid. Stop eating, you're getting fat. Stop doing this, you're whatever you are, right? You learn that negative cycle from the people around you. So now your brain has a program that it runs. And the brain's program that it's running is, I am so fat, I'm so lazy, I'm so useless, I'm so stupid, I'm so tired, I'm so slow. Because it's what your brain has heard. It's what people have taught you you are, or what the world is. It's all you know, what you've been programmed. And like I say, especially if you're being told it directly, your brain goes, I must be, because that's what the people that are in charge of looking after me and making sure I survive in the world have told me. So you try and do better and you try and get good and stop being lazy. But you're always being told you're not good enough, you're not good enough. And that's because when the brain hears what it is and it keeps saying, I am this, your brain looks for confirmation bias. Your brain looks for the things that will prove to you you are what you are. And as an adult, you start doing less and less and less and less because you're constantly told by your own brain and the people around you sometimes that you are less and less and less. The only way to break that is to either get lucky with good people around you for your upbringing, where you're constantly hearing, oh, we have loads of money, and oh, you're a good saver or a good investor, or you're a good earner, that sort of thing. You're really good at sports. Oh, wow, you're doing so well in academics. Whatever it is they tell you, you start learning for that. So you start looking for the confirmation bias. I am a good saver. I've saved loads of money. And the next thing you know, you're not wasting your money down the pub every Saturday night. You're not wasting your money on takeaways every, Friday. Because you're a good saver. And the confirmation of that is saving and not wasting your money. You start looking for the little bargains and things like that. If you think to yourself, oh, I love the gym. If all your family go to the gym all the time and they're like, I love the gym is such a good place to be. You feel so much better when you go to the gym, don't you? What's going to happen as a natural consequence of that? You're right. Your behind is going to the gym. And it doesn't always follow suit. I mean, there are exceptions to every rule. Of course there are. But for the most part, I love the gym. I'm going to the gym. Let's go to the gym. And you start going and you believe you love the gym because that's what you're telling yourself. And it can change. Mel Robbins, I believe that's her name, could be Mel Robinson, but I think it's Mel Robbins. She was saying it takes between 30 and 60 days to program a new thought pattern in. So like the I am statements. She doesn't use the I am statements in her example. She uses like something's good's going to happen today or something like that. But it takes 30 to 60 days to program a new thought pattern in, from what I understand from what she was saying. Now, I've had 42 years of hearing, we're poor, we've got no money, we're wasteful with money, and that sort of thing. Money is a bad thing to have. When you have money and success, bad things happen to you, bad things, And I need to unprogram that. And it takes an awful lot. It takes remembering every day to keep repeating the I am statements in positive form. But as I was saying, since September, when I wrote down the I am statements, how I want to be, but in I am statements, I am changing to become what my future self will be or is in those I am statements. I hope that makes sense. I wrote future feelings and thoughts as current feelings and thoughts, like current reality. And it's becoming my current reality. Even at work now, when I'm tired and I just want to give up and go back to sleep and go home. Well, not back to sleep. I don't sleep at work. But you know what I mean. When I just want to give up and I'm tired, you want to just go, oh, I'm so tired. I haven't got the energy for this today. Instead, I say, I'm full of energy. I am so wide awake and ready for this day. I am raring to go. And actually, your energy levels change almost instantly. Almost instantly, you go from, I really can't do this, to, yeah, I'm buzzing, mate. I am absolutely ready to get going. Try it yourself. Try something next time you're, I don't know, feeling a bit, I just cannot be bothered with this day, yeah? Just say to yourself, I am raring to go for this day. I am really, really looking forward to this day. I have got so much energy for today. If you start saying, oh, I'm so tired, stop and go, I am so full of energy and ready for this day, and do it with a big smile on your face. You don't have to do it in front of people. People think you're really weird if you do it in front of people. But if you can do that, take yourself off and just go, I am so full of energy. Great big smile on your face. I am ready for today. Great big smile on your face. You will instantly feel it in your body, because your brain's kind of stupid, to be honest with you. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a vividly imagined reality and real reality. It does not know the difference. So if you've got a dirty, great big smile on your face and you're stood there going, I have so much energy, I am raring to go, your brain goes, oh, we've got loads of energy. We're ready to go. And you will be. You'll be fit and ready. Well, you may not be fit, you know what I mean? You can't just go, I don't have a broken leg anymore. And your brain goes, we're fine. Doesn't quite work like that. But, you know, if you've gone, no motivation, and then you tell yourself, no, I'm looking forward to that, you will. Your brain won't know the difference between the vividly imagined reality and you just saying it. It's like a reality even. It doesn't know the difference. So, yeah, try it. What can happen? What's the worst that can happen? You go, oh, I'm so tired. Great big smile on your face. I'm full of energy. I'm ready for the day. You stop smiling, you're equally as tired. Well, you've not lost anything, apart from 30 seconds maybe of your life, you know? It's not a big lot to lose if it might change round exactly what you're thinking and exactly how you motivate yourself through the day. You never, ever know. I found it really works for me. I can honestly, people are used to me doing it at work now. I was in one of the hotel rooms with one of the other ladies and we was cleaning it, and I was so lethargic. I couldn't get the motivation to move any quicker than I was. I couldn't get the motivation to enjoy what I was doing. I was literally just going through the motions. I was getting the stuff done in the time allotted, but I was just existing. There was no energy there. There was no pizzazz. It was just, yeah, get it done, get it done, get it done, go home. And I happened to say to her, like, hi, I'm so tired and unmotivated. And she went, well, then you're going to be, aren't you? Kind of thing. She didn't say exactly like that. I can't remember word for word what she said. But she was something like, well, then you're going to be, aren't you? And I thought, God, you're right. I know you're right. I know this stuff. So I was instantly, straight after she said that, I'm like, no, you're right. I am full of energy. I am ready for today. Let's get this done. And that was it. Every room after that, I was buzzing. I'd cleaned everything. I was jumping all over the place. Not in a disrespectful employee way, I might hasten to add, in case any of my co-workers are watching. But I was raring to go. I was so full of energy and beans, and I managed to complete the rest of the shift and feel good about completing the rest of the shift, rather than just feeling like, yeah, I'm here, you know? And while the same amount of work was getting done in the same amount of time, I felt better about it. I felt like I was happier to be there. And actually, I would hasten to add that probably more work got done because I was able to move faster and more detailed, you know? I was looking for more to do rather than just going through the motions. We've all had training on what we're supposed to do and how we're supposed to do it, but I was like looking for that extra little bit of pizzazz that I could add to the rooms, or the interaction between myself and my co-workers. And that's the sort of thing that just makes or breaks your day, really, isn't it? You know, I'd rather go to work and have a good day and get my work done than go to work and feel like, ugh, I don't want to be here. I just, you know, nobody wants to go to work and just plod their way through their day, get their work done and go home again. We're at work for a huge portion of our adult lives. Would you not rather enjoy yourself when you're there? And literally just saying, I am, and then a good thing, can help change that day around in an instant. So give it a try. Give it a try. You've really got nothing to lose apart from perhaps 30 seconds of your life. So I say give it a try. I say give it a try. It can only help. All right, so let's have a quick subject change. We are doing Alyssa's room again, like I said earlier in the video, because I didn't get the carpet shampooed the first time round. But also, Craig has developed, and I said this in one of the other videos as well, he keeps breaking out in hives. We have been through every available thing we can think of that might be causing his hives. We are now trying to eliminate the fact that it is potentially a flea allergy. So we are making sure that the carpets are being hoovered and cleaned every day and, you know, doing our best. But we are going all out to make sure there are no little critters in our house. So the carpets are being shampooed, everything's been taken out. Then we are going to set off a fogger in each room and make sure that the little pests that might be in there are going to be taken care of. Because I cannot have my boy, well, I can't have any member of my family really, having a flea allergy and living with pets that potentially could have fleas on them. So we are upping our game with the flea regimen, or regime. I'm not sure what the right word is there. Anyway, we are upping our game with that all and making sure that everything is kept like really mega clean and there are no jumpy creatures anywhere. We are treating the pets every 4 weeks. It says every 4 weeks on the pack, so they are getting their spot on every 4 weeks. We've also brought the foggers to make sure that that's taken care of. And we've got some extra sprays for the soft furnishings around the house. Now, the sprays are getting used daily, which is causing myself and Del some mega sore throats. But we need to make sure that there is nothing, and he hasn't had a reaction for a little while, to know whether it is flea allergies or not. If it is flea allergies, we're going to have to seriously look at whether we keep the pets or just stay on top of them. My camera did run out of battery, so I didn't film us putting everything back in. But Alyssa has got her pumpkin bedding on, all her lights in and ready to go. And that is vloggoween day 13 over and done with. I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.